Item 10D, adopt a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a contract with KEMA, Inc. in the amount of $38,000 for the development of a climate action plan.
Well, good evening once again, Mayor and Council. It's a pleasure to be before you to discuss another action item that is funded by that originally mentioned $160,000 in federal funding. $40,000 of that was allocated toward the creation of a climate action plan. What is a climate action plan? It's very similar to a water system or sewer system's master planning documents, in that it's a document that identifies the actions, the policies, the procedures to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, both through city operations and through the community at large. It's a document that's required by a variety of state legislation, most specifically including the Global Warming Solutions Act, or AB 32. It's also called for in the recent adoption of our general plan. The plan must be rigorous enough to withstand the requirements that have recently been placed upon climate action plans by the Bay Area Air Quality Management District, which is a regional air quality agency, as well as the California Environmental Quality Act. There actually has been some work so far on this. The City County Association of Governments, CCAG, has been working to develop a climate action plan template that would standardize some of the information for all cities across San Mateo County, provide some of the initial and quite significant amount of sort of the grunt detail work that is common to all cities in San Mateo County. The San Bruno staff has been working very closely with CCAG on the development of this template, providing comments during different phases of the draft, and different comments on the selection of sort of the best 30 to 40 best measures that are typically included in climate action plans, sort of pre-screen to do some of the early legwork in which policies a climate action plan could ultimately include. As the template document is nearing, the draft template is nearing completion, the next step will be for San Bruno to take that template document and complete it and customize it to its particular needs. Whoa, that's not right. There we go. So that would include incorporating the city's greenhouse gas emissions inventory, selecting, along with input from the council and the public, those particular policies or programs which are appropriate to include in the plan, as well as to finalize and make those emission calculations and complete the document. As this is funded through a federal grant, at least we have $40,000 allocated to this. Staff is recommending using that funding to hire an environmental specialist to help with the drafting of the document. Although because we have the benefit of a template, staff could perform a large quantity of the work, not all of it. But we thought a prudent use of the resources to bring on board that environmental specialist that's just working currently on the template document, who was selected by a previous request for qualifications, has done work on a variety of other climate action plans for other cities, including San Leandro, East Palo Alto, the County of San Mateo. And by using some of the cost efficiency savings, by not having to start from scratch with a new environmental specialist who is not familiar with the template document, we propose moving forward with that qualified group of personnel who can sort of complete this template to San Bruno's needs. At a cost of $38,000, we see significant cost savings for what a climate action plan would be to start from scratch, which are in the range of $75,000 to $100,000. Again, all work is funded by a $40,000 allocation of the federal funding. There is no general expense allocated to this action. And with that, I would want to just maybe talk a little bit about the brief schedule. So we want to have a completed action plan by the end of December. So we have a July-August kickoff and gathering of preliminary information, have some public inputs on October and September, and then finalize that document November, December.
Great. Any questions? Action?
If there are no questions, no. Irene?
No, go ahead.
Okay. If there are no questions, I did have two, and in your presentation you answered them both. So I'm prepared and would like to introduce the resolution.
Councilmember Medina.
Aye.
Councilmember Ibarra.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Salazar.
Aye.
Mayor Ruane.
Aye.